Hello friends. Welcome to our channel. Today we will discuss and understand about Domestic Violence Act. Before we start, let me just say that if you still did not subscribe our channel, please subscribe, like our video, and share more. Now, all you need to know about Domestic Violence Act. The Protection of Women from Domestic Violence Act, 2005, drafted for women empowerment and for protection of women against acts of violence in India. Scope of the Act. The scope of this piece of legislation has been expounded in plethora of judgments by the High Courts and the Supreme Court in India. For instance, in a recent judgment, the High Court of Gujarat in the case of Bhartiben Bipinbhai Tamboli v State of Gujrat and Ors, while extensively discussing the provisions under the Domestic Violence Act, remarked that the domestic violence in this country is rampant and several women encounter violence in some form or the other or almost every day. However, it is the least reported form of cruel behavior. A woman resigns her fate to the never-ending cycle of enduring violence and discrimination as a daughter, a sister, a wife, a mother, a partner, a single woman in her lifetime. This non-retaliation by women, coupled with the absence of laws addressing women's issues, ignorance of the existing laws enacted for women, and societal attitude, makes the women vulnerable. The reason why most cases of domestic violence are never reported is due to the social stigma of the society and the attitude of the women themselves, where women are expected to be subservient, not just to their male counterparts but also to the male relatives. Till the year 2005, the remedies available to a victim of domestic violence were limited. The women either had to go to the civil court for a decree of divorce or initiate prosecution in the criminal court for the offence punishable under Section 498A of IPC. In both the proceedings, no emergency relief is available to the victim. Also, the relationships outside the marriage were not recognized. This set of circumstances ensured that a majority of women preferred to suffer in silence, not out of choice but of compulsion. Having regard to all these facts, the Parliament thought fit to enact Domestic Violence Act. The main object of the Act is protection of women from violence inflicted by a man or on a woman. It is a progressive act, whose sole intention is to protect the woman irrespective of the relationship she shares with the accused. The definition of an aggrieved person under the Act is so wide that it taken within its purview even women who are living with their partners in a live-in relationship.